You show up to a nail-themed runway category on RuPaul's Drag Race main stage with a French tip? So last week when my husband and I sat down to watch the Snatch Game episode of RuPaul's Drag Race season 17, and I found out that the runway category was nailed it, I literally gasped and squealed, sort of at the same time. And I immediately knew I had to react to these looks. If you are new to my channel and you are thinking, who is this lady sitting in front of me thinking that she is anybody to be critiquing Drag Race runway looks? I have been obsessed with nail art since I was 12, 13, when I tried to do a maple leaf manicure on my dad. Since then, I've been a nail artist since about 2012, and I have been a professional nail tech since 2017-ish, around that time. I kind of eat, breathe, sleep nails, but obviously this is just my opinion as somebody who has very little knowledge in fashion or drag, okay? This is just coming from a nail tech and somebody who is obsessed with nails. That's where this is coming from. It is my opinion.
That's my opinion!
If you have different opinions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear what your opinions are, and it is okay if we have different opinions. Yes, I do in fact have lipstick on my teeth throughout this entire video, and it only gets worse as the video goes on. Yes, I do understand the irony of me critiquing drag queens for their nail looks whilst I have lipstick on my teeth. Thank you very much. Let's get on with the video. Let's jump into the runway looks, and I will just give you my honest opinions and feedback. Cute. I love the concept that she's like this military Swiss Army lady, and then all of her nails are like Swiss Army knife bits. Cute concept. From what I can see, like decently executed. Also, please, I just need to also mention that whoever these nail artists are have all done fabulous jobs. I'm not critiquing their work. Their work is fabulous. This is just how the look goes with the concept, goes with the nail art, and my unnecessary opinion about it all. So these nails are beautiful. That being said, these are just bits of a Swiss Army knife glued underneath a long set of nails. The artwork on them, like I think it's like a glittery red with the Swiss cross on it. That's super cute. Love that it ties in with the rest of her outfit and the rest of the concept. But like you can see here, she's turning her hand upside down and you can literally see that it's just like fixed to the underside of the nail. I hope I'm getting across what I'm saying. Like it's a really cool concept and I love the idea of her being a Swiss Army lady, but it's just shit glued under a nail. They didn't make all of these Swiss Army bits and attach them to the nail. That would be incredible. But I mean, I guess the whole point of the runway isn't just to be judging the nails themselves, it's the whole concept, and the concept is really cute. So that's my opinion. This is not nails. This is nails. Susie Toot mentioned it's like a medieval torture device where nails would be poking you. Even though she took the concept and twisted it, did the other kind of nail a little bit outside the box, she still has like extreme fingernails as part of the look. They're long, they're pointy, they have an interesting little curve at the end, and then there are spiky nails sticking off of her fingernails. That's very fun. This is my number one. This one I was so excited about. I think it is incredibly done. Top tier, best, perfect, love it. It's incredible. She looks like Cher, and her nails have little tiny Cher portraits. Are you kidding me? And then I believe on some of them it says, snap out of it. I came across the nail tech or the nail artist who created these for her. She created all the looks, all the nail looks for Lexi to match her runway looks. I can't remember her name.
This look that I'm about to show you for an episode where Alexia was going to be judged on her nails. So I spent 55 hours painting 6 portraits of Cher through the years. But this is where we go the extra mile. This is a tribute to Cher's iconic wardrobe. I crafted these little tassel-y jewels so that Lexi could just have a lot of fun with them on stage. And you're gonna get to see her in a second. First, we have this iconic jewel to snap out of it to go with what I can easily say is the most insane thing that I've ever made.
First of all of Lexi's nail looks throughout this entire season, even in her confessional, they are incredible. And this nail artist did all of them. So hats off to you, madame. But this Cher look, the little tiny Cher portraits, are you kidding me? The artistry, the concept, incredible, 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 incredible. Any water? I'm too excited. Incredible, absolutely love it. To top it off, the little fringies on the nail, because it's Cher, right? Cher is fringe. Also, I just noticed something that I did not realize in the first episode, probably because I was so freaking excited about the Cher nails. Her fringe on her top are nails. And then she has sparkly fringe on her nails. Incredible. Obsessed. First of all, and this has nothing to do with the nails, if you watch a fair amount of Drag Race, then you would know that this whole plastic surgery concept has been done a couple of times. So like, wah, wah. It's literally just syringes stuck to the tips of her fingers in some fashion. I was not impressed by this. I was not impressed by the concept because it's been done over and over again. And I was not impressed by the simplicity of just sticking syringes to your fingertips. We had little Cher portraits hand painted on nails. And you're just gonna stick syringes to the tips of your fingers? No, girl. Nope. Nope. I love that idea, and like you can see the nails on the hand that's wrapped around her waist that's like a little skirt. I think that's super cute. I kind of wish those nails matched exactly to the nails that she was wearing. That would be really fun. And then when it comes to the actual nails on her fingertips, they're very long, and she says, I've never worn nails this long before. So I can understand why that would seem extreme and sort of drag to her. But like, they're very just Instagram nails. It's like a nude nail with like embellishment crystals, some sort of 3D. It looks like mostly crystals and like some glitter swirly bits all around the nails. And they're lovely. They're beautiful. Again, this is nothing against the nail artist. The nail artist did a beautiful job. These nails are very like Instagram. It's something that I would be scrolling and seeing somebody done who wears extreme nails in their everyday life, or a nail artist who is making content of these beautiful blingy nails. In my opinion, it's not really Drag Race main stage runway look extreme. It's influencer extreme. If these nails were worn with any other Drag Race look on the main stage, like any other runway category, perfect, would love it. But for an actual nail challenge, like an actual nail inspired runway look, okay. And I mean, like I mentioned, I like the concept of having that hand wrapped around her with the nails and the hand in her hair with the nails. Cute. But like, is it to the level that it should be? I don't know. You tell me. Ma'am, Miss Corey King, you show up to a nail-themed runway category on RuPaul's Drag Race main stage with a French tip?
Girl, bye. Next.
Again, nothing against the nail artist who it's not a design, it's a French tip. So nothing against the artist who painted the French tip onto these. It's also very possible that they were like purchased from Shein or something, because they're just French tips. They're just French tips. I love a French tip. Like I mentioned with the last look, if you showed up on the runway wearing these with any other look, sure, you've got nails on, it completes the look, good for you. But this is a nail themed category.
French tips?
I have two theories. One, she just wanted to wear this cutesy little French outfit, which also, can I just say, does not measure up to what a lot of the other queens are bringing on the runway in this category. Either she just wanted to wear this mediocre, cutesy French look and thought, oh, if I put a French tip with it, I can do it for the nail category. Or this was like the last look she planned and like was out of budget or had no ideas on what to do or didn't have time to like really create something with a nail artist that would be extreme and thought, well, I have this look, so I'll just throw on some French tips. It's really giving last minute, no thought effort. I am unimpressed. You talk a big game in your confessionals, and then you come with this? I'm like minorly offended by this. Like, this is what you think is acceptable to come to RuPaul's Drag Race main stage runway category nailed it with? We quickly saw a close-up of the nails. They looked very flat, and you could see her natural nail, like there was the space between her natural free edge and then the air. Like you could see the delineation marks underneath the press-on. I couldn't quite tell if it was like actually just fully clear with a white tip or if there was like a cover pink to sort of camouflage the natural nail and the delineation marks, which there should be. If it's a press-on nail, there should be some sort of camouflage. But like, even if you could see it. That, in my opinion, as a nail tech, as a nail artist, that is very much like unfinished hem. You know? So that's what's also leading me to believe that this might not have been done by a nail artist. They might just be press-on nails that were purchased online, Amazon, Shein, the drugstore. Because they're not extreme length. They're long, but they're not an extreme length. She says she wanted to do a natural nail because that's who she is. This is Drag Race, Miss Ma'am. Sensible is not a word that should be used, in my opinion. I'm getting heated.
Hi, editing me. I'm just popping in because I was gathering these screenshots to add into the video, and that is when I noticed a few more things about these French tip nails. Firstly, you can see here that they don't actually fit her fingernails. I don't know if she just chose the wrong sizes. It's very possible that she just did not size them properly to her nails. But it's also very possible that wherever she got these from just didn't have sizes to fit her fingernails. And if she had have gone through, say, a professional nail artist, like some of the other queens had, they would have nails to fit her fingernail. You can see here that the sidewalls of her nails, like you can see them and you can see the mark where the French tip sits. This might happen all the time and I just don't notice it because they're not focusing on the nails like they are in this episode. So the fact that they're focusing on the nails in this episode and doing close-ups of the nails, I would have thought, and it would have been nice if she put in that little bit of extra effort to have the nails properly fit. Also, just a side note, but has she ever seen what a cigarette looks like? Because this is a rolled up piece of paper with Sharpie on the end that looks like she did it 30 seconds before walking on the stage. Totally unrelated, but just had to mention it. So the next thing I wanted to point out was the lack of camouflage. I had mentioned before that I wasn't sure if it was a clear nail or there was some sort of camouflage over it. I don't actually think it's either. I actually think it's a like sort of frosted nail, which in theory is supposed to help camouflage your natural nail underneath it, but it doesn't really. It might blur it a little bit, but it doesn't actually camouflage the delineation marks. You can still see your free edge through it. An actual cover pink or an actual color would camouflage your natural nail and the free edge underneath it. And again, if she had have gone through a professional nail artist to do this, they would have done that. So frosted nails like this is incredibly common in sort of inexpensive press-ons like you would get at the drugstore or order through Amazon, which is fine if that's what's in your budget. But like, again, girls on Drag Race, maybe a drugstore press-on isn't the way to go, you know? Also, because it's a frosted nail, you can see the glue or the glue tabs that she used to adhere them to her natural nail. I'm thinking it's a glue tab, but you can see air pockets of where the nail isn't properly adhered to her natural nail, which again wouldn't necessarily be a huge problem any other time on the runway, except for the fact that this is a nail runway and they are doing close-ups of the nails. I feel like you want it to look as perfect as possible. You want it to be as seamless as possible. If there was a camouflage color on the nail, you wouldn't see this as dramatically. If she had spent a little bit more time putting them on, you might not be able to see this as dramatically, even on the frosted nails. So there's just one more thing that I wanted to point out. No, actually there's a few more things that I wanted to point out, mostly because I'm petty. The main thing that I wanted to show you here is on the free edge of the French tip, you can see little nubbies. Those little nubbies are where the nail is removed from the rest of the plastic or gel when they're being created. So even if a professional nail tech is using like a Gel X nail for a press on, a lot of those nails even have little nubbies on the end. But the professional nail artist or nail tech would file that off before doing anything on the nail. So the fact that this little nubby is on the nail after the French tip is on leads me to believe that a professional nail artist did not create these for her, that these are just run-of-the-mill press-on nails. What's kind of really bothering me about this though is that she didn't take the 30 seconds to file off the little nubbies. And I hate to be a broken record about this, but if it were any other runway, it wouldn't be a huge deal because you wouldn't be seeing it. Nobody would be focusing in on the nails. But the fact that this is a nail runway challenge and they're doing close-ups of the nails, why wouldn't you take the 30 seconds to make them as perfect as possible? So that's the main thing that I wanted to show you with this photo. Now, here's where I'm getting a little bit petty. This index finger here, she's crooked. So I don't know if it was applied crooked and she didn't notice that it was crooked, or if she was like adjusting her outfit or something and like it became crooked. Because again, I'm pretty sure these are gel tabs. So if you're not really applying them properly and taking your time to apply them with the gel tabs, you can sort of wiggle the nail around. So that's entirely possible that that's what happened. But again, I feel like it would have been really awesome of her to take a few seconds and just really make sure that they looked as perfect as possible, meaning like maybe they're straight. And then also you can see on this index finger, there happens to be a little smudge of something on the French tip. I'm assuming it's makeup. I'm assuming she itched her face a little bit or something and got a little bit of makeup on it. But like it would have been really awesome if she again just took a few seconds before walking on the stage, checking to make sure the nails were as perfect as possible, simply because it was a nail runway challenge. Like, why aren't you putting the effort into the actual nails? It just blows my mind that she thought that this was acceptable. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back to the video or I'm just going to keep ranting about how disappointed I am in these nails.
So yeah, it's very much minimal effort and it shows. Another fun way to kind of go outside the box, she specifically said, I wanted to go gross. They're long, they're extreme, they are brown and weird and wolf-like, and then girl has extreme toenails. Honestly, I wish the nails were even longer, even more extreme, like especially because you're going for this like feral, ugly sort of look. She looks beautiful. She doesn't look ugly at all. Oh my god. But like the nails, the concept of them being ugly, like I wish they were long and like extreme to really show off that ugliness. But like still very fun concept, and like the nails look ugly, so well done. They look ugly, but like the shape is perfect, the shape is consistent, the length is consistent, like well done. Whoever created these, well done. So she goes into a personal story about why this look is personal to her. Also, I love jewel sparkles. And I love that there's like beast hands wrapping around her with claws. So fun. And then she has on claws herself, like really long, extreme claws. They're like a glove, and like it articulates in the nails. There's some sort of like rhinestones or like 3D embellishment, like there's some sort of sparkle on them, it looks like. So that's fun. I definitely wish that they were like nails and not like a glove on her hand. Like, I can't tell if it's a full glove or if it's each individual finger, but like I do kind of wish that they were like super extreme long nails. They could be attached to a glove, like that's fine, but I do definitely wish that they were actual like nails. And then there was some sort of like nail art on them, even if it was just like crystals or something. Like extreme long, like that's awesome. But I don't know. I feel like we see things like this, like these really sort of weird articulating hand nail things in other category runway challenges. So like I don't consider this to be super unique. Fun and like is the category, but like they're not actually nails. So I like it. I don't love it. I'm not obsessed with it. It's not hand painted portraits of Cher. Lydia Butthole Collins.
Lydia Butthole Collins. Who was that again?
Lydia Butthole Collins. Lydia Butthole Collins.
Lydia Butthole
Collins. Lydia Butthole Collins.
She's got little hands as like a headpiece with nails, like with red nails on them. That's fun. You know I love a red nail. And then she went to the extreme with the length of these nails. They're going over her arms and around. There's crystals on them. They're painted red. It's taking a normal nail, like a red nail, making it to the level of like an Instagram nail with like all the crystals. And then it's taking it to like Drag Race runway level by being extremely long. Like it's just silly. It's just stupid. It's perfect. The only thing is that when natural nails grow this long, they definitely start to curl. So she has some curling like going up over her arm and stuff, which also just makes the like image of it look really cool, that it's like they're growing around her. But like I was saying, natural nails do tend to curl, and I kind of wish these ones had some more major curling on them. I think that would have been really cool and a teeny bit more realistic. But yeah, otherwise I think these are like fantastic. This is really fun, Lydia Butthole Collins.
Butthole Collins.
This is a really cute concept, like a space future kitty. Also the extreme, like, well, they're not that extreme, but the long length nails as a kitty cat, super fun. Also, she looks stunning. The whole look in general is absolutely incredible. And then having the extra hands so that she has extra nails, I love that idea. I think that was so fun. But like the other look where she had just long nails with crystals on them, this I'm sort of feeling the same way about. Now, granted, these are way more extreme. The crystals and all of the 3D elements on it are way more extreme than the other look. One, I wish that these were stiletto because it's a cat, and like, I wish they were stiletto. But you can get more embellishments on a square nail, so there's that. But this is still very much like extreme Instagram nail, extreme influencer nail. Is it really drag main stage nailed it category level? You know what I mean? Like I mentioned before, if this was with any other category, these nails were with any other category, it would be perfect because the highlight isn't the nails. But like I kind of just wish these were more extreme, like way longer, pointier, maybe a slightly different color palette so that it contrasted the outfit instead of blended into the outfit. Although I completely understand why. It looks incredible. It's a stunning look. It's beautiful, but it's just like black, gray, and silver. Like, I don't know. I just wish they stood out a little bit more, and I wish they were like another level of extreme. Because to me, like I said, I could be scrolling on Instagram and see nails like this on a person who just likes extreme nails. Do you know what I mean? Like, is this extreme for the average person? Yes. Is this extreme outside of Drag Race? Yes. Is this Drag Race level extreme for this category? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm so conflicted because they're so beautiful and the look itself comes together so well and the extra hands, amazing. I just wish that those extra hands had like really extreme nails, like beyond Instagram extreme nails. Does that make sense? I love it, but I wish it was more. And like there's a lot there, but I wish it was more. Now, every nail being completely different, also I love that. It's just so hard to see that they're completely different because they all look so the same, which also I understand that's the point and that makes the look cohesive and that makes the set look cohesive. Like everything I'm saying I have an argument against. I just wish it was more or a contrasting color so it stood out more or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this so much. It's like she mentions, it's very 90s, it's very hair show. Absolutely 100%. They have the airbrushing over the nails that kind of matches the airbrushing on her shirt. All of the nails in her hair have a similar design. She has really long danglies on her nails, longer than the Cher ones. So like it's so 90s. Everything is so cohesive. Everything is so cute. The little nail polish bottles on her suspenders, are you kidding me? So cute. I really love it. I really feel like it's like, it has that 90s nostalgia. This would be my second favorite look, I think. I know I said somebody else was right under Cher, but I don't know, man. This one is, I really love this one. Also because like the nails, there's actual nail art on the nails. It's not just crystals. It's not just like extreme length or nails. They're actual nails with actual nail art that was done by a human being. It's not just shit stuck onto nails or under nails. Like it's nail art and it's like nostalgic nail art with the airbrushing. It's incredible. Okay, so now they're going into like the tops and the bottoms of the week and who's safe and stuff. And I don't want to like give you any spoilers or anything. The Cher nails and the 90s nails were at the top for me. And I also like the French tips, like bottom, worst. The worst. Followed closely by syringes stuck to fingertips. I'm really mad about those French tip nails. Like that's what Anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I would love to know your opinion on the French tip nail and the syringe nail. I would like to know your opinion on that. And then also let me know what one was your favorite. I would really like to know that too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and you can subscribe. I make videos sometimes. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!